So, before we start this video, I wanted to say no, I do not hate Xenoverse at all because I do not hate it at all. So, what am I will probably explain that is just about it soon because what that the whole Xenoverse 3 situation it has been going on basically long enough. As Xenoverse 3 is not only trending on Twitter, but as YouTube as well. So apparently, I was like, the whole Silver Street thing has been going on crazy, and I will probably go through my a best explanation of what happened and why it is so trending and why people think that. That age 1000 is Silver Street. Now, like I said, there's not going to be a right or wrong answer to this because some people might come into this comment section coming up for coping. Well, you'll know how some people community is. They accuse people of coping even though they have tried to get their own opinions on here. So I just not only that my video may cause a coping problem, but I'm not even coping at all. I just wanted to make a video just to simplify that I wanted to talk about the whole Xenoverse 3 situation and why it has gone to the brim that we still have not gotten an answer of what the actual name of the game here is. So, as always, please enjoy this video. Now, like I said, there has been like a lot. There's a lot of people saying that Age 1000 is actually Xenoverse 3 because if you don't notice, Bandai's Southern Asia account made a playlist saying Xenoverse 3 with the video that's called Dragon Ball Project Age 1000, and what that means it's just the game, but that's the trailer footage of the project of Age 1000 going on over here. So I obviously, when the playlist was actually added, someone else decided it's a good idea to basically leak it. Well, I'm not sure. Like I said, and it might do it. It may not be like a leak or it's probably some troll or hacker trying to be caught up with a trend to basically he puts the trailer of this new project coming out in 2027 and basically put the label of Jaguar Xenoverse 3 with the same capital letters that has the basic that Dragon Ball on it and put Xenoverse with one capitalized X and while the whole rest of the letters are lowercase. And they put a three at the end of that word, and basically, bam, it's a playlist. So apparently, when people look at the playlist, people were losing their shits over it, and that's why when people begin to lose their shits, they basically start saying, "Oh my God, Sam is real," or many other stuff like that. And that's what caused the whole ruckus of people who are literally just believing that Xenoverse 3 may be the real name of Age 1000, but while some people claim that it's just pure bullshit, like any single or like pure crap or pure shiznit or any other profanity word or I can think of. But that's just simply just as crazy. Now, even though that when Bandai noticed about this mistake, they decided to take down the playlist to prevent anyone else to get tricked by it. But unfortunately, the damage was already done, and the whole top and the Zero Street blows the fuck up. I mean, basically, like I said, I have said a lot of cuss words when I'm making this video because you don't know how freaking crazy that is. How Bandai Namco takes out a playlist, but didn't stop up all the damage that people trying on Xenoverse Street. Now, after the leak happened, Xenoverse Street begins to blow up over Twitter. Not only Twitter, but also YouTube as well. It basically, I also have some friends on Twitter who also believe on that. And even some of YouTubers like Slow Plays, Rhyme Style, or any other YouTuber out there claiming that H1000 real name of Dragon Ball Project H 1000. Now, to be honest, like I said before, while it may not be the actual name of the game, but some people decide to call it a second name called Dragon Ball Online 2, which I know where to get the idea that it maybe the next Dragon Ball Online game to sequel to that old game called Dragon Ball Online, but it's not. But it may not be the case as also, or even some people claiming that it's Dragon Ball The Breakers 2. But that's just literally not the case as well. Despite the three names that people wanted to give this, they seriously never, and I mean never, or those are the official names of the name because the name of the name of the actual official name of Project H 1000 has not been revealed yet. And like I said, when people say don't believe on that stuff, a lot of people go under the comment section and style like cute call out the people who don't believe Xenoverse 2 cope. And despite how their video out, and when the leak happened, people say that that their that their videos age like milk or age like my what was I put it to this melted rotten and beef taco meat with a sandwich burger with a smelly scent and the smell of fecal matter being put in against it. And while I know that some people are going to claim that if Zebra Street does get released in battle hours, they're going to be say a lot of comments. Say, Tomas, your video aged poorly. Delete your video now. Like, yeah, but listen, even though if my video it gets is basically aged poorly, or basically anything, it could be the possibility. But hey, let's put our fingers crossed over there. If this is Xenoverse 3, maybe I'm wrong. But if it's not Xenoverse 3, then I was right all along. But like I said, the whole situation has caused so much uh, craziness that it caused so much people to be tricked into this. Like I said, this is a Xenoverse community after all. We have some major stuff going on, and that's what I basically try to put myself in the first place. Even though that yes, it is pretty much cool that it may be the name of the new Dragon Ball project, but unfortunately, that may not be the case. Like I said, every single time. But like I said, some people like in the community need to learn that even though that is a speculation of the leak, sometimes leak cannot be a single confirmation. But like I said, there's no confirmed name of any name that is Silver Sue. No official name about that, which my voice is kind of been cracking because I've been talking way too much. But it's going to be alright. But anyways, there hasn't a reached official name about it. Well, Bandai themselves never even actually made a response to the mistake, or rather that the account got breached. But to this day, they have not got the answer, and we still don't know how this happened in the first place. But one thing's for sure. If we really do get an answer from Bandai, that will make it as simple as possible. But even though that is simple as possible, when we can say it, we can put our fingers crossed. If this is Xenoverse 3 or it's Dragon Ball Online 2, it could be a possibility what they're going to show in the battle hour. In fact, let me go and say this: they did even show it that it's going to be announced in April 18th, which is the battle hour, which will mean that we gotta put our fingers crossed if it's a different name of a game, or some people that could go call it, and I let me say this again, Xenoverse 3. You want me to spell it out? It's DRAGON space XENOVRCE space number 3. Xenoverse 3. Now, what if I got you, if I can spell it out as a name, let me go ahead and spell it out for you again. Is AEG space 100H1000, and it could be a speculation because it could be mean if Battle Hour reveals a name, maybe people might end up feel bad that this may not be Xenoverse 2. It have been hyping for nothing. But overall, this situation is kind of a crazy and bonkers, and the whole situation is going to be quote fried up like a egg, a big feces sandwich favor diabetes. Uh, yeah, I probably went out of personifications right there because I basically kind of been studying this video. But anyways, guys, like I said before, I know I do not hate Xenoverse at all because Xenoverse is my favorite game. And it basically is saying my favorite game. Yeah, I do make a lot of topics about different topics about, or basically some gameplay footage, even make some little bit intros, or even reposting one of my old content. It's kind of a possibility, yes. But there's no way I will never, ever hate Xenoverse 2. It's the only favorite Dragon Ball game I like to play. Overall, like I said, what do you guys think? Is this the new name of Xenoverse 3? Or maybe a different name when Battle Hour comes in? Let me know in the comments below. But like I said, there's no right or wrong answer. Don't comment to the comment that how I'm coping, by the way, because I'm not coping. I'm just trying to get the exclamation out about the whole Sires Universe 3 situation, and that's obviously going to be it for it right now. And in my next video, I'll be actually talking about why people are ranting about WWE 2K26 and say how it's the same old game like WWE 2K25, and some people claim that we might be idiots and we buy them. But that's another I am basically wanting to make that video for a long time, and I'll see if I can come up with my own exclamation about that and why people should need to learn that the parents need to buy their own money on simply saving their money to buy a different game that they like when I have the chance to make it. But anyways, guys, this if you got lives like this, be sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell because you won't miss an upload I post. And don't forget to keep blast the like button, and don't forget to share this to your friends, and so you can to see how what videos I post, and also if you really think that this is here for street, make well, let me say this for you. And let me put my mic closer because it's going to be loud as fuck. Comment below. As always, this is Tomas Mathis, sign off. See you guys later, and see you guys in the next one. Farewell, my fellow time patrollers.